Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. I hope you can hear me. Test. Test. There we go. Good morning, Alan. Eham. Somebody just said flight of 5, so we might have some interesting stuff here first thing. I haven't checked the chat, so I don't know if Eham's giving us a heads up, but somebody coming out here is a flight of 5, so I think their call sign was retro. And then I think we have 2 C-17s. Ah, yes, the A-10s. Good. So
When we got a call from Hickam, you need to go back. Like just hold short, he lifted off of their traffic landing. I'll move you around here in a moment.
I don't know who he was talking to, but somebody has to go back to Hickam.
Your number 2 tanker is broken or something like that.
Oh.
That's 3101 turn left, that's Kilo cross on the runway. It's traffic company landing is restricted. What's their gate?
It looks like they're not going. The A-10s are not going. The number 2 tanker is broken. So, well, really? Because the ATC just said that the number 2 tanker was broken, and he's turning all the A-10s around to Hickam. Alright, so we have a 17 going out, we have a 17 coming in, we have mass confusion over on the Hickam ramp with the A-10s. Gabriel, I didn't see that they were starting inter-island, but I have noticed a couple of them here. In fact, I think one landed as I pulled up this morning. So interesting. That'll mean a lot more of those 757s around. That'll be good. Alright, so this...
Whatever it was, contact to proceed on 8 Alpha, then 8 left, then Juliet, and then Alpha again, back to you.
Yeah, they're turning them all around. We got a southwest coming in. That's what this one's waiting for. We'll take the southwest.
Next, 329 Heavy, turn left on Delta, Delta Alpha, to come in and stay on this frequency. Delta Alpha, still here, you guys, 292 Heavy. Tower, swing 85 Pop Foxtrot, established on the ILS Yankee runway 4 right approach. 3 Heavy, runway 8 right, clear takeoff. Clear takeoff, 8 right, 3 Heavy. Number 5 Papa Foxtrot, tower, runway 4 right, clear to land. 4 right, clear to land, 85 Papa Foxtrot. Kilo going Echo 1, Southwest 30, ground center. Kilo Alpha Sierra to parking, monitor ground. Kilo Alpha Sierra.
So our good friend Rich Cullum is celebrating 1 month here at the 321 level. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Says woohoo. Not quite a chee-hoo, but a woohoo. There's no woohoos here in Hawaii. It's all chee-hoos. But thank you very much, Rich. I appreciate it. Alright, so now that all the confusion and stuff has been settled, say hi to everyone. Hello, Ron, Andrew. Kirsten and Alan are here. Hello. Got H-Dot in the house. Christine's here. Hello, Phil. Keith is here. Hello. Yeah. Eham's here. Thanks for being here, Eham. Bummer they turned around. I was hoping they'd be 45 minutes late, and they were, and then they canceled, so. Hello, CFI on the fly. Hello, wee Linda. I think we're all a little shocked, Kirsten. Hello, Michael. Good to see you. I just realized I was pointing at the camera here, up here, and I had the wrong camera up, so the 360 camera's up there. I don't think I've... Are you guys not hearing me? Well, the stream wasn't muted. It was up the whole time, so I don't know what's going on with the audio today. No, early... Okay. I was not muted. I'm watching the little green bars go up and down, so I don't know. I don't know. All right. Oh, thanks, Eham. Five, four, three, two, one, mark. I didn't hear that. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Back-to-back 757s. Alright, so I have no idea what what you guys missed out on earlier, if you guys could hear me or not. So I'm just gonna not repeat it all, because it's probably nothing of consequence anyway. This is a PC-12 coming in from Lanai. It's okay, I have a tendency to repeat myself, so I'll probably say it all again sometime later in the show. It was probably just me blabbering on about the 360 camera, or the fact that I need to win the Powerball, or something Pink Floyd or Pop-Tart related. It probably was nothing important. Next one coming out is a Delta. It's heading off to LA with the Extra X. It's a 321. A lot of FedExes lit up over there. Tiny ones, medium-sized ones, no big ones though. Need to figure out how I'm gonna plug my phone in. I got so many things. I started off wanting to do this very simply, just one camera, one encoder, boom, run and gun, go do it. And now I got so much stuff plugged in. Oh, thanks, Kirsten. $657, huh? I think it's my mixer. It might have got wet the other day when it was raining. So it might be going. Hopefully it lasts till I get back from California. Boy, Brandon wants to kill my batteries. Oh, all kinds of retracted messages. You guys getting shy on me? That's funny, Alan. 1 p.m. Oh. That's a long stream. Yeah, well, let's see. We'll see how Saturday goes. That's a long stream. And it's not that I couldn't stay. It's just, as I was mentioning a few minutes ago, I'm starting to push the limit of my batteries. Adding the 360 camera added a couple more things that needed to be plugged in, so it seems like about 5 hours is the limit of both batteries. Ooh. Come on, little focus motor. Are we in autofocus or manual focus? Oh, is Kelvin here? Hello, Kelvin. Oh, there he is. I saw Love Flight, is it Love Flight Jack? Put out a video of your arrival and departure. Is that what I saw? I can't read Japanese, so I'm assuming that's what it was. William, the water park was awesome. Very relaxing. We got a free cabana at the water park because we renew, when you renew your season pass, they gave us a free day in a cabana, so it was pretty awesome. Michael, I've tried the solar panels before. In fact, I have them in the truck. They're not as good as you think they are, because the sun, during the show, the sun moves so much that I have to keep moving them to get a good charge out of them. And being in a parking lot, there's no real place to move them to. And then the wind catches them. It was just too much trouble for what it was worth. It was really only buying me another hour at most by the time you worked out the fact that it wasn't very efficient. And if I had an open field to put the solar panels in and could, had the room to move them, it might be a little better, but it just got to be the point where it wasn't worth the effort. Our good friend Jonathan McD is sent 1 reverse ops membership. Thank you very much, Jonathan, for this and all you do for the channel. Well over a year of membership. Thank you very much. Looks like Dirk is the recipient, so please join me in thanking our good friend Jonathan. Battery 5%. That's just my phone. I'm not. The phone battery's 5%. I need one more cord over here. I need to find. I think it's in the truck. Hello, Lance. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to yawn. Zippy should be in next. It is currently about to go over Colina, so. It's about to go over Colina. Oh, didn't mean to take that off the screen. I was trying to heart it. So thank you, William Paradise City. This is Aloha, everyone. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat. I really appreciate it. Aloha to you. Welcome.
If you do any traffic and landing across the runway, Caravan will hold short of your intersection.
So Zippy should be visible in about a minute and a half or so. It's just on the other side of the Kapolei. As soon as it gets over, if you're following along on the map, I've said this before, but if you're following on the map, usually about where I can get a good view of it, unless it's a super heavy, is right over Iroquois Point, which is about a little over 2 miles from where I am right now. As soon as it gets over Iroquois Point, it's that little part on the other side of the entrance to Pearl Harbor that looks like a lobster claw. If that's about where I can get a good shot of it. The super heavies I can get a little farther out because they are much bigger. Hello, Keith, Richard, Peter, good to see y'all here. Alright, take care, Eham. I hate it when you get here, you get lucky, you're all set, and then boom, something breaks. Pardon me. Okay, let's see. Should be getting close. There she is. Thanks again, William. Hello, Corey. Good to see you. Alright, so that's going over to 8 left. That's the parallel runway to the one we're mostly looking at. Catching the departures on. If you're new here and you don't really have a lay of the land, let's see if we can fix that. So let's. So we'll bring up a map here for you. So this is the satellite view of the airport we are at right now. So the reef runway that we're mostly looking at these departures on is this runway right down here. That is a man-made island, peninsula, whatever you want to call it. More likely a peninsula. That was built in the 70s. It used to end right here. The land used to end right there. That's why that, if you look on the map, that's actually still called something point, because it used to be a point, it used to be the end. 8 left is over here. This is mostly used for arrivals and occasional departures. The 4s are right here. Those are the crossing runways. That's 4 left and 4 right. 4 right's about 9,000 feet, so it can handle most things, including the super heavy arrivals occasionally, not much anymore. They don't do that much anymore. The 4 left is about 7,000 feet, so it's mostly used for the general aviation, smaller Cessnas, things like that. Hickam Air Force Base is over here. That is, on the other side of that is Pearl Harbor. They both make up Joint Base Pearl Harbor-Hickam. So there's their ramps are over there. Then they have a couple of taxiways right here that bring them on to the airport here. We do have a couple of water runways here. We have 4W and 8W. Those are both right here, respectively. Don't use those much anymore. In fact, it's been 10 years since I've seen something, seaplane land over there. Maybe even more than 10 years. So that's not where the big Pan Am Clippers landed. They actually landed in Middle Lock, which is over... I wonder if I can show you that on the map here. Oh yeah, we can. I can move that over there. So, wait for the thing. So this is Pearl Harbor over here. And so this is Ford Island. This is where the Arizona and USS Missouri are right here. The main Pearl Harbor is right over here. That's where all the dry docks are. The seaplanes landed right here in this area here called Middle Lock. That's where the Pan Am Sea Clippers landed and all the other seaplanes. They docked right here. You see that purple icon right there on the map? That's where the dock for the seaplanes was. There's actually a memorial plaque. There's a plaque there that I keep meaning to go over and get a picture of for you guys, but never really seemed to find the time. On Ford Island here, there's also the Pacific Aviation Museum, which is right over here. If you're ever in Hawaii, that's a very good one to check out. You can see some things like the most intact Kate fighter from the Japanese. It also has a Zero. Actually, you have 2 Zeros there. One is fully restored, and one is the remnants of one that crashed on Niihau, which is an island west of here, on December 7th, 1941. So they can go see that, what's left of that Zero. But it's well worth checking out. It's a very very good museum. If you tell them Reverse Ops sent you, it won't get you anything, but it'll make me laugh. So this is the Qantas coming in from Melbourne. Again, this is the One World livery. They have to send. They love to send this One World livery here. It's about half the flights end up being this One World livery. Don't know why that is. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yeah, a lot of people when they come here, they think of Pearl Harbor and they just think of the Arizona, which is, I mean, it's rightfully so. That's what the main thing out there you want to see. But there's, you know, more than a full day worth of stuff to see out there. You can go to the Arizona. You can go to the Bowfin, which is a World War II era submarine. It's called the Pearl Harbor Avenger. It was launched exactly a year after the attack on Pearl Harbor. There's the USS Missouri, which is a Iowa-class battleship. That's actually where the surrender documents for World War II were signed. On the, they call it the surrender deck now, but it's got a plaque on the floor. So you can stand on the surrender deck where World War II officially ended and look out over the Arizona and see exactly where the World War II started for the United States. I guess technically, if you want to say it started out in Evo, where the first planes were bombed, but oh, thanks, Ehim. So is this are they going for the is it the radar upgrade? Something I forget. I was reading about this a couple weeks ago. Yet. You gotta add that yet to the end. Oh, so back to the thing. So you can look out over the Arizona from the Missouri. It's really nice. And then right in front of that, right in front of the Missouri, is the USS Oklahoma Memorial. If you can drive onto Ford Island, which most people can't, you have to have base access to drive onto Ford Island. Anybody without base access goes over there on a bus from the Arizona Memorial Visitor Center. But if you're able to drive onto Ford Island, if you go to the west side of the island, there's actually a USS Utah Memorial as well. And then you have the Pacific Aviation Museum, which is really cool. They have a 14, a 15, a 16, and 18 out there. Their 18 is one of the old Blue Angels. I believe it's the old number 7. I believe it's the old number 7. Back before the Super Hornets. Crazy looking clouds over there. clouds. Yeah, I like the Hellcat. My favorite of that era is the Corsair. I really like that. And I'll tell you the honest reason I think I like that one the best. It's kind of a weird. I don't know if it's weird, but when I was a kid, like little kid, I had this toy aircraft carrier that had actual working catapults on it. It had this like sling catapult thing with rubber bands and the planes that came with the toy aircraft carrier were all Corsairs. There was a blue one and a gray one. I think there was 2 blue and 2 gray ones. And that's my earliest memory of a Corsair. So that right there was a rather weird back-to-back. We had the Qantas. We had the Qantas 330 that came in right before that. And that's an Atlas Air 747, but it's actually operated by Qantas Air. So it's a back-to-back Qantas arrival over there. So that was so when you launched the little, they were little styrofoam, they were little squishy little planes. They didn't hurt if they hit you, but I found out if you took a regular rubber band instead of launching them off the aircraft carrier and used a pencil and a rubber band, you could shoot those planes about 6 times as far, and I could hit my sister from across the room. Alright, so let's see what we got here. I'm gonna turn on B cam real quick. Hold on one second. All right, so the next one's going to go out on the other runway. It's going to go. It is Hawaiian flight 158 heading off to Kona. So we'll catch it with B cam here in a second.
Line 127 Delta Alpha, Delta Fox, Monaco. Delta Alpha, Monaco, I want to set. Alpha Fox, runway 4 left, clear takeoff. 12 left, clear takeoff, Alpha Fox.
Alright, so he is lined up and ready to go. Alright, he's got clearance for takeoff. got my eyes. The sun got my eyes on that one. Let's try that again. Ooh, 8 F-22s. Ooh.
Aloha, Hawaii, 156. Mike on a star runway 45 to pick up the chest run final is for the parallel runway.
Oh, thanks, guys. Let's turn that off. Okay. And cut back to this screen. Okay. Alpha Whiskey Zulu Park. Alpha Whiskey Zulu Park. Golf on a car, enter left base, runway 4, left, clear for that. Left base, runway 4, left, clear for land. Mike, contact departure. 24 right, runway 4 left, quick takeoff, traffic, to Mount Honolulu, runway 4 right. And cross runway 4 right, 4 left, quick takeoff for 40 Charlie. 29, contact departure. Departure, Mana 29. Yeah, Gary, they have back so there's multiple gun emplacements on the island as well here that have the same that had the same size guns as the Missouri did, so they could reach 24 miles out to sea. Actually, I think it was like 22 miles out to sea, because one of them, the one I was at, was not right on the water. But anyway, so they have one actually in Waikiki that's right next to the Halikoa Hotel. It's actually a museum as well. It's an Army museum. You can go there in Waikiki. And then they had one in Kapolei, which last I saw was an archery range now. But anyway, so they could fire a 2,000-pound shell the size of a Volkswagen and drop it into the dimensions of a American football field 24 miles away using just analog fire control. They had no, you know, GPS and all that stuff, and it's amazing what they could do back then.
Whoever that was, you cut out the beginning. Who is it? Text off the the question. 650, have a time, Juliet cross from Aloha.
Thanks, John. Yeah, legalized Sept. The last time I went there, the roof was closed, but other than that, it was really good. I need to go back there. I think they opened the roof now. A hero? Oh, there he is. Okay. It's just skirting by the clouds up here. So we can get when he pops out the other side. Just went through there. There he is. You know, Keith, I think I did. I think we walked right by there. Yes, I think so. Alright, so the next one coming out here is a Delta heading off to LA with the extra X. It's the 7.6. We also should be getting Hawaiian Flight 10 and Hawaiian Flight 6 here very soon. But before that, I'm going to tease you guys a little bit. So I've been working on something behind the scenes, and we're going to launch it in about a week's time or so, waiting on all the paperwork to be finished and all the I's, dots and I's and T's crossed and all that. But I want to show you a little teaser right away. Let me show you a little teaser of what it's going to be. See if you guys can figure it out. So this is a little teaser of what it is. See if you guys can figure that out. You know, now that I'm looking at it in the screen, it might be a little too much of a teaser. Oh no. See if you guys can figure that out. Oh, it's not that bad. A little pixelated. So I pixelated it to hide its identity, but see if you guys can figure that out. So waiting to release that. Probably be next week. might do it before we leave for California. You guys have studied you guys have studied a lot of pixelated images apparently. But why would I have a 22 badge? Why? I'm not confirming or denying.
Delta 650 to begin your ascent as soon as practical, runway 8 right, push takeoff. 2707 outside, change runway 4 left, runway 4 left, clear land, all landing approved. Okay, so 4 left, clear to land, 4 left, long landing approved, 707. Airspur 8680, turn right at Delta, hold short line, 4 left. Delta 4 left, Airspur 8680. For 910, Honolulu crossing at 4 right, runway 4 left, take off, caution, turn to heavy 110, traffic departing runway 8 left. First left, 4 left, take off. 910, contact, sorry, that's it.
Okay, now that I've moved off the 7-4, I don't know if I can oh, there it is. I think I can find it again. Let's see, what cloud is it next to? It's up over that cloud there. Yes, there we go.
650 heavy contact departure. Runway 40 Foxtrot, clear for takeoff, traffic on the Pearl be left to right. 40 Foxtrot, clear for takeoff, that is 917, so how many elements do you? Is all 5 of you?
They're asking someone how many of them are there. And he just said 5. They're sending somebody down Juliet that's a flight of 5.
No, they're waiting for they want 8 left. Hello, Model 52, we're old Port Alpha 2 over here on the Hickam ramp. We're looking to taxi behind my place. Yeah, you guys are sending me all over the top because stand by. Thanks, 650 on my 8 right, out of the way. Over 96 Alpha Foxtrot, traffic gonna start to the second. Then, so sign 17, are you who's calling me on UHF stuff? It's 917 on like 8 right taxi via Juliet. And on the Sept move. Final 52, sir, we're on short of Alpha 2 over here on the Hickam ramp, looking to follow the flight place. Okay, final 57, runway 8 right taxi via Alpha Juliet, hold short runway 8 left. Alright, Alpha Juliet, hold short 8 left, final 52. Tower range 107 is outbound on the ILS. Delta crossing 4 left, runway 4 right, contact that. Delta 4 left, 4 right, it doesn't contact that, it's 96 Alpha Foxtrot, crossing 4 right, runway 4 left, runway 7 landing runway
Thanks, Eham. I still can't figure out how you guys got. I mean, I'm looking at it with my eyes, and it looks like there's no way. You guys must play a lot of those magic eye games. I think there's another C-17 coming in, 8 left. So we'll get it after this Hawaiian that's going out. So the Hawaiian is Hawaiian Flight 6 heading off to Vegas. Then we'll come back and get the, looks like a C-17. I haven't watched either of those movies in decades. I need to rewatch them. This here is the last of the old livery Hawaiian planes. So this is the last of them. I don't know if they're going to repaint this one or not. They just repainted the last 717 that was this livery. So maybe. Or maybe they'll put Chester on it and just get us out of our misery. Well, it is a C-17. There we go. Ah, hello, Josh. I feel bad for this ATC guy. He's got people stepping all over themselves. He's got people on all the military people talking to him.
full right third class.
For exit on your
Sawtooth 841, turn right Echo, then contact us. Echo, go to ground, Sawtooth 841. Line 134, turn left, contact us. Left, contact us, line 134. Line 11, runway 8 right, clear takeoff, bearing indicates wind stroke 777, and then traffic full on 1184 right. Line 17, North Island 8 right on the way.
Oops.
Final 5 Pacific, contact departure. Departure, final 5 Pacific, Aloha. Line 26, Fox, departure, heavy Boeing 777, wind 0779, runway 8, left right, take off. Take off, line 20. Okay, 2856, Fox, approximate 8 right, final.
All right, so we have four, I think 4 more planes lined up down there. They all have fancy colored liveries, so no more military. But this should be Hawaiian Flight 6. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not Flight 6. 6 already went out, didn't it? This is heading off to Portland. This is a 321. It's Hawaiian Flight 26. What was that? Then we got Southwest heading out. I don't know what that was. Something dinged at me. This Southwest is heading off to Maui. If you're on the 360 cam, you can see the Waikiki trolley going around. Usually they do driver testing down here, driver training. The next one's a United. This is heading off to LA with the Extra X. And behind that we have a 330 going to San Diego. Wow, that's different. Hello, Sherry. Good to see you.
It's a heavy, or Airbus A330 departing runway 8 right, wind 0779, runway 4 left, good takeoff. Left, clear for takeoff, star 223. Oscar 24, target Juliet, cross, runway 8 left. Sir, for 7670, visually. For 7670, runway 8 left, clear for left. Left, clear left, for 7670. Bravo 1483, runway 8 right, last point. 8 right, my boy, that was 1483.
Tomorrow, 7 a.m. Alright. Wonder if I could do a pop-up show tomorrow. So 7. So that means I'd have to be done by 9. That's. See, but I wouldn't have to get out here super early. No, I still have to get out here super early. Alright, let me think it over. Yeah, let me think it over, because this is already my 4th show since Saturday, so. Alright, we'll see. No promises, but we'll see. Next one coming out to Southwest, it's heading off to San Diego. Behind that we have an Alaska that's most likely heading to Seattle. Yes, it is. Boy, lay it on the hard press, Eham. Yeah, I will see. It really just depends on how today goes. I will try. Alaska, I think, is tucked behind the guard shack right now. Hello, Dreambird. There's that Alaska.
Southwest 1483, copy departure. For departure, North 1483, good day. Alaska's taking her sweet time, so.
All right, so while we're waiting on Alaska, just want to say thanks again to everyone for being here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Patrick. The channel is Reverse Ops. We're an aviation, live stream, and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport, named after the late great senator from the state and territory of Hawaii. That is right over here. It's 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there, on the south shore of the island of Oahu. On the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, somewhere in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean. We usually do 3 shows a week here, but we're a little extra busy this week. Scheduled shows are left are next Saturday and next Tuesday, and then we go off to Cranky Dork Fest. We will be doing a show, at least one show, possibly 2 from Cranky Dork Fest. Not from the actual event, but from the airport. So we'll see how that goes. I'm probably going to do one Thursday morning, the 11th, at about 9 o'clock California time. And then we'll wing it from there. If you're enjoying the stream, enjoyed those F-22s with tanks, please hit the like button. If you're enjoying our 360 camera, which is linked at the top of the chat window, please leave a like over there too as well. I would really appreciate it. But there also is a lot of other ways to help out the channel. They can all be found right here at reverseops.com/findme. So all our social media is there. PayPal link is there. Link to being a membership is there. What did I do? No, don't tell me. Okay. Okay, the Super is now off the end of the runway, off the end of the island. I thought I missed it. I was panicking really quickly. So our first A380 is about to cross over Ko'olina. That's about 10 miles away from here or so.
There's 2 air tractors departing one way for departing Kalailo.
There's 2 air tractors departing Kalaeloa. I wonder if they're going on a very long trip. Last time we saw one of those here, it went all the way to Guam, I think. It's a very long way to go in a very tiny plane. You guys know, I can be bribed to do extra shows. I'm not, I have no shame. I can be bribed to do them.
C-24 runway 8 right, quick takeoff. Just 193 runway 8 right, bottom right. Left way 8 right, southwest 193. Delta contact for that for right contact ground. On Delta, for left for right, and contact ground. 1 to 1 kilo Delta Delaware and kilo Alpha Delta parking on the ground. Southeast left 4 left, kilo
Oh, Gabriel, that's right. It went to Majuro last time. So we had one of the an air tractor is a tiny little one-seater plane, and we had one of them leave here, I guess about a month ago, from this airport during a show, probably about 7 in the morning. I ended the show, went to work, worked a full 8-hour thing, and was on my couch at home before he landed.
Southwest 193, runway 8 bike for takeoff. 193. Good morning, Tower, Magnum 10 for Red Hills 2 departure. Magnum 10 at travel. 910 on. Define 75 Philip Kilo, hold short right left. Kilo, hold short right left. 2867, hold short right left. Southwest 193, turn right heading 155. Right turn 150, 155, Only 575 at Kilo, cross all the runways, and then Kilo to depart. Traffic south and Kilo to depart, Southwest 193, contact departure. Come 10, will be a 737 departing runway 8 left, airborne 1 sorry, support the shotgun fire when you see it. Max 10 to the 737. Southwest 2867, runway 8 left, clear takeoff.
Alright, so the second A380, it schedules for 10:05, which actually puts it outside of our show window by about 10 minutes. But it's running a little early today, which is good. It's supposed to be here at 9:48, so hopefully that continues to hold true. The last couple days, last couple shows, it's sped up a little as it got closer, so we'll keep that in mind. The next one we're going to catch, though, is Southwest heading off to San Jose. It is on the other runway. So we're going to see if we can not be blinded by the sun this time.
Behind the Southwest 737, 910, east runway is on the radar. Good morning, Magnum So 2867, contact departure. 2672. Yep. 144 Victor Tango Tower, runway 4 to Foxtrot, cliff takeoff, wind draw 9 0. Magnum 8, contact departure. Magnum 8 with you. Magnum 10, contact departure. Thanks, sir. Flight 173 is down on the 8 left, not a place. You is good if you want that. Okay, yep. It wants to do it on the way, flight 173. Good morning, First 7678 hot tower, runway 8 left, clear to land, hold short runway 4 left, traffic on position, and the wind 08 at Sept. Clear to land, 8 left, hold short 4 left, for 76. Tower, fly 147, visual 4 right. At 147, tower, runway 4 right, clear to land, traffic on cost winds restricted, wind 08 at Sept. Runway 4 right, clear to land, Hawaii 147.
So the next one going out is a Hawaiian heading off to Lehue. It, like the Southwest before it, is going to head off on 8 left. Try to catch that with B-cam.
Line 173, runway 8 left at Juliet, clear takeoff.
We also have a 717 coming in to 4 right. That is coming in from Kailua Kona. That should be a little bit after this one. Come on, turn your radio down, dude. Jeez. Next one in on 4 right will be a Southwest coming in from Hilo. It's about a minute or so out. So don't forget about the contest we're running over on the 360 cam. We're giving away a t-shirt. All you gotta do is go over there and watch the 360 cam. And if you see anything that's interesting, funny, dangerous, psychotic, heartwarming, take a screenshot of it. Send it to me via the Discord channel or email, patrick@reverseops.com. Include the show date and time that you took, the time in the video you took the screenshot, so I can go back and look at it. But you could win a t-shirt, just like our friend Ian did last month. The contest runs each month up until the last show of the month that we do a 360 cam in. And the winner will be announced the first show of the month. So the 360 camera, if you're not aware, is a separate stream. It's a there's a link pinned at the top of the chat window. You can click on it. It takes you right over there. While you're over there, if you could give it a like, I would really appreciate it.
Let's see, output here at the parking, Southwest 39. Honolulu Center helicopter 900 3 Kilo Charlie at Florida Island, ready for transfer. Got the 3 Kilo Charlie tower, 50 to person on hold. Person on hold, helicopter 3 Kilo Charlie.
Hello, Lima Papa. Let's see you in there. Hope you're doing well. Brandon, I think it's just the time of year. Kids are going back to school. People aren't in the need to get away from the cold weather. So it should pick up. It usually picks up in the winter. Everybody's trying to get away from all the cold weather. I'll have to look for that, Michael. Can't see straight up. I have my cover on. Wow, it's like Kirsten and me have the same thought. Look at that. Hello, Rainbow Love. Good to see you. So our good friend and triple threat mod, Rainbow Love, has gifted 1 reverse ops membership. Looks like John is the recipient of that, so please join me in thanking Rainbow Love. It's very kind of her. A ref. He'll extinguish every one of us. A ref. Pardon me. Oh, thanks, EM. Hello, Mikey. Good to see you.
It's room 50, just want to confirm. Contact departure? Contact departure, yes. Departure, room 50.
I'm gonna fall asleep in the back of the truck here. Didn't sleep well last night. I went to bed early, which I thought was a good idea, but I was up a little bit in the middle of the night, and then I got up way too early and couldn't fall back asleep. Mm, 3 p.m. Okay, thanks, Eham.
When they pull right to the land, 790 continental to restricted wind zone 735.
Pull right to the land.
Thank you very much, Rainbow Love. A gifted and then a super sticker, thank you. A 3-pound super sticker of a avocado doing blowing kisses, I think that is. But thank you. Hope you're doing well today. I don't know why these FedEx planes leave their transponder on all day.
Hawaiian 864 Heavy checking in, visual VLAN. Hawaiian 864 Heavy on tower, runway 8 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 8 left, Hawaiian 864. Hawaiian 864 Heavy, hold short, runway 4 left, landing, wind. Clear to land.
Alright, next one coming in on the other side is coming in from Tokyo, Haneda. It's Hawaiian Flight 864. It's just now over Kapolei. We're probably going to get this Kamaka Air Grand Caravan before it coming in from Lanai. It's the camouflage. The urban camouflage Grand Caravan. I ran out of liquid IVs that have the caffeine in them. So I like the liquid IVs a lot. I think they do a pretty bang up job. They have one flavor, something pineapple, that has caffeine in it. That's what I need right now. Alright, so that Hawaiian's almost in view. Oops, too far. Nobody wants to leave Hawaii today, EHAM? Is that what it is? Alright, so I have a DHL triple that just came over Honolulu. We have the Qantas. Where's the Qantas? I don't see the Qantas. Is the Qantas not on Thursdays from Sydney? But the DHL coming in from LA with the extra X, the Singapore co-branded with DHL, should be overhead in just a second. I don't see the other the Sydney flights. It must not be on Thursdays. Oh, I'm going to be in trouble this afternoon. No, Rainbow Love, I apologize. I do not have it on again today. I actually got it out, but I forgot to put it on. So the problem is it's so dark when I start doing this that I forget. Thank you, Jane. Our good friend and moderator Jane too has come in with a £2 super chat. I really appreciate that. Thanks for all the work you do. Brandon, because I'm falling asleep now, so after lunch I'm going to be passed out. I better not eat anything big for lunch, or else it's going to be asleep under my desk. All right, so we have a 717 on the other runway that's just come in. I don't see anything else over there. I see some Southwest stuff lit up. But that's... we're about to have a Qantas go right over our head, though, at 40,000 feet. It's heading off to LA with the extra X. I just need some taurine and I'll be fine. A little taurine, caffeine mixed. I was very confused there for a half a second. EHAM. Yeah, that Qantas is gonna go right over our head. Of course, we usually don't get contrails out here. Usually in a lot of places on the mainland, they'll get big old contrails to follow, but we usually don't get contrails out here. What I really miss, Brandon, are the big monsters, the big ones with the resealable cap. I gave those up 4 or 5 years ago. Could sip on one of those all day. It was great. That DHL has turned on the end. It's going to go 8 left. No, they probably still make them. I still like them. Don't get me wrong. I just found that the tureen in them was causing me issues. So without getting into way too much detail, I have something that my body freaks out about once every 9 or 10 months, and the doctors have no idea what it is. I think I've talked about it in the stream before, but my body just freaks out. And about 3/4 of the time I end up in the ER, and it's no fun for anybody. But because one of the symptoms of that is I get super dehydrated, I try not to drink anything that dehydrates me. I don't think it's a trigger for what's wrong with me. I just don't want to be dehydrated already when that happens. So I found that the taurine in some of these energy drinks is what really makes me dehydrated. It's not the caffeine, it's the taurine. So most of the energy drinks that have the taurine I've completely or mostly gotten away from. I'll sneak one in once or twice a month when Mrs. Reverse Ops isn't looking. But I found one that's just caffeine, and that's what I drink now. So luckily, knock on wood, it hasn't happened in a while. I was on a really good run of about 1.5 years, and then it happened twice in like a month. But since then, it's been good. Hello, Frank. I haven't tried the second one. I don't know how to pronounce that. Ali. I don't know how to pronounce that. The Celsius, there was a reason I didn't try the Celsius, and I don't remember what it was. No, I haven't tried crack, Brandon, but maybe when I'm in LA, you can hook me up. So I'll have to look into those. Does the second one have like the fancy, like almost every can looks like it's from Miami in the 1980s? But there was some reason I didn't drink the Celsius, and I don't remember what it is. Is Celsius made with coconut water? Because I am allergic to coconuts. And so I don't drink any of the coconut waters, specifically like the Prime or any of the regular ones. They all have coconut water in them. Thank you, Linda. Our good friend Scottish Linda, wee Linda, has gifted one reverse Austin membership. Looks like Craig Garcia. That name looks really familiar. I think Craig's been around for a while. Is the recipient of that, so please join me in thanking our good friend wee Linda. Yeah, I'll look those up, Frank, because the second one I'm not familiar with, but there was a reason I didn't try Celsius. I don't remember what that is. But the one I found that doesn't have the taurine is called Kickstart. It's made by Mountain Dew, so it's just caffeine. So. All right, next one out on 8 left. Oh no, it's actually going past 8 left. That's good. It's gonna come out here to 8 right. All right, is a Hawaiian. It's heading off to Maui. In front of that we're about to get is a Southwest heading off to Hilo. So those are the next 2 departures on the reef runway. See if we can find that second DHL out there. Should be a second one coming in from Cincinnati. I do not see it out there. Usually they're pretty back-to-back, pretty close. I wonder if that other one canceled.
Southwest 2034, there'll be a caravan diverging off of that.
Did I put that on the screen, didn't I? There we go. Make sure. 2 F-22s returning. Thanks, Eham. Keep an eye out for those. Got to flip over to the other map for those. All right. Oh. Looking at the map, not looking at Southwest. Yeah, it's kind of like Mountain Dew on steroids. That's a pretty accurate description. I like the black cherry one, Mikey. I do, however, only limit myself to one a day. Not one every day, but if I have one, I will only have one. Oh, no. Okay, Brandon said it. That's why I never tried Celsius, because I thought it was a White Claw ripoff, and I thought it had alcohol in it. That's why I never tried Celsius. I didn't realize till very recently that it was not an alcoholic beverage. Hello, Ken C. Thanks, Jane. Jane's always got my back.
176 on my 8 right, can take off. Correct, let's take off Hawaiian 176.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen that maybe at Target. They have like a bomb pop flavor or something. I'll have to look into those. Thanks, Frank. Plane Crazy Mikey, I used to drink I actually had a doctor recommend when I first started having these issues with the issues I was talking about a little while ago. He suggested putting a 5-hour energy in a bottle of water and then just sipping on it for the whole day. And then I started putting the grape 5-hour in a grape Gatorade, and that was really tasty. I liked that a lot. The only problem with that I like the carbonation. I like the bite of an energy drink, that kind of carbonated, kind of not really sour, but that bite of an energy drink. I like that. So I couldn't get that with the Gatorade and the 5-hour. So usually my daily routine is I usually start off with a Gatorade, and then I'll have a full 16-ounce water. And then if I'm feeling it, I'll have the energy drink around lunchtime. And then after lunch, I try to have 32 ounces of water before I leave for home. And then at dinner, I'll have another Gatorade. So I try to stay hydrated. Because it's not that I think the dehydration was the cause of my problems. It's just a symptom. But I don't already want to be dehydrated when I have the problems. So. You think I care about that, Brandon? My main focus of this channel is Pop-Tarts. You think I worry about how much sugar is in a Gatorade? Oh. Oh, if I drink Topo Chico, somebody will accuse me of stealing something else from AVL. I think I've already stolen enough from them. I've always heard that the sugar-free stuff is worse for you than actual sugar. They're very tasty, Jane. So our good friend Ken C's come in with a $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Ken. Oop, I think we might get a turn and burn here. Yeah. Looking forward to flying the new Hawaiian with the business class back to LA with the Extra X Saturday night. Only solstice to leaving Maui. Yeah, it's at least they're flying something nice back. Let us know how that is. I haven't flown one of those yet. It hasn't worked out. I meant to fly one early on when they first got the Dreamliners, but it just never worked. Maybe I'll fly one to Rome next year. Yeah, Frank, I usually go with Gatorade for about 6 months, and then I'll get sick of Gatorade. And then I'll flip over to Powerade for about 6 months, and then I'll get sick of Powerade. Right now, I think I'm on Powerade. I have Powerade right now. I actually have a great Powerade in my cooler. So, yeah, CFI on the fly knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, well, Ken, let us know how that is, and hope you're having a good time. Ah, okay, Mikey. We all borrow from each other. Hello, John. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Alright, so speaking of flights from LA on a Dreamliner, we have the Hawaiian Flight 1, which is flying somewhere on the downwind south of us. I think it's a little too far for us to see. We'll see where that one ends up. Most likely 8 left. We have a Japan Airlines coming in from Tokyo. This is the 761. This is not one of the Dreamliners. Hello, Clifford. Ah, Rodney, hello. So this is that 7.6. Yeah, I'll be honest. I never heard of Topo Chico till I saw it on their stream. But I didn't. I don't think they had it back then. They might have it here now. But I'll have to take a look. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna mention that we had a flight here the other day that was over on the hard ramp, and we couldn't figure out why it was there. I think that's your answer right there, Brandon. Had a little too much of a good time in Waikiki, I guess. Looks like we got Tenia hanging out over on the 360 stream. We'll wave to you. Oh, pecan pie. Huh, interesting. Interesting. I'll have to. I don't know. Hopefully, I wonder if they'll have. I don't have any plans to go back to Texas for a while. So, and they don't have Bluebell in California. So I don't know when I'd be able to try that. I have found out recently that I can get Bluebell here. Not recently, 8 months ago, 10 months ago or so. The commissary on base has Bluebell, but you gotta know someone who can get into the commissary. Luckily for me, a friend of my wife's from work, her husband can get in, so they get me Bluebell every once in a while. They only have half gallons of homemade vanilla, and then the small cups of chocolate and homemade vanilla, but that's pretty good. Oh, interesting, William. Ah, thanks, Ken. I'll have to look at that. I don't make it down to the Walmart on Keamoku very often. It's a little too insane over there for me. Alright, so the next one coming in is the aforementioned Dreamliner Hawaiian. It's coming in on the other side. It's running a little early. Good job, Hawaiian. So, Steve, the Bluebell is an ice cream. It started out exclusively in Texas. They've branched out to some other states, but it was started out in Brenham, Texas, which is kind of near Austin. It is the best ice cream on the planet. That is not just a slogan, that's the honest to God's truth. If you say Bluebell's overrated, I question your faculties. Let's see, what else were we talking about? We were talking about Topo Chico. That's a drink. That's a flavored water beverage. Some of the other stuff we were talking about was other drinks, caffeinated drinks, kind of like the, is it Relentless? The one you guys got, or Red Bull? Is it Relentless, the one you guys got? I think Frank will have to agree to disagree. Baskin Robbins has some pretty good ice cream, but still, I'll put Bluebell homemade vanilla ice cream up against anything. That is my favorite. A close second might be Brahms. You guys, I'm sure some people here from Texas might know Brahms. Brahms is pretty good. They make very good ice cream shakes and sundaes and stuff. There's what looks to be a 321, yes, coming in from Salt Lake City. This is the Stitch livery. So this is from the Lilo and Stitch movie. I don't know how good of a view we're going to get from it from over here, but this has Stitch, and he is graffitied the side of the plane. So I don't know how well we're going to be able to see that. Plain Crazy Mikey, I've never been a big fan of Ben & Jerry's. And I think that's because all their ice creams are tricked up. You know, Cherry Garcia and all these. They have all different I want a good vanilla ice cream. That's how I judge you, how good your vanilla ice cream is. Alright, let's check on the A380 again. It has just about to cross the island of Kauai. It's just on the other side. It has slowed down just a little bit there, but still in the realm of possibility, so we'll keep that in mind. I've never heard of that one, Dave. Is that a regional ice cream? I'll be willing to try it. I'll try most anything. You may have a point there, Fast Eddie. Ah. Alright, well, no, next time I'm in the, I don't think I've been to the southwest of the UK. I mean, I don't know if you consider London the south. I guess, oh, okay, I've been to Bath and I've been out there. Would that be a region I could possibly find that in? Bath? No, we have an Air Transport International lit up on Hickam. It is heading over to Wake Island. See if that starts moving here in a second. We also have a 717 that looks like it's taking the 45-degree turn over there, so we'll see what runway it ends up on. Oh, okay, Dave. The next time I'm over there, I'll try it. I don't know when that'll be, though, but I'll try it. Yeah, Bluebell started out like that. There was a small local creamery that made the ice cream, and then it just got bigger and bigger. But they still treat it like a small creamery that makes ice cream. Everything's handled by them. There's no distributors. There's no middleman. In fact, the person who stocks it at the grocery store is a Bluebell employee. So they still treat it like a small hometown creamery, but it's just gotten a little bigger. Yeah, that's funny, Fast Eddie. Dark side of the cookies and cream. That 717 is coming down this way. Alright, we'll pick that up over when it gets on the other side of the guard check. Keep an eye on the Honu. It's getting close. So what we're going to do is while we wait for the Honu, we're going to play our thank you to members little video in the corner. So that way I don't forget. So our good friend Steve was very generous the other day and gifted a bunch of people memberships, and I was not able to add those to this scroll yet. I've been kind of busy. But I will get that fixed for Saturday. So if you don't see your name and you think you should be on here, I'll have to write that down, Dave. Thanks. So it looks like the last plane of the day is going to be that second Honu, the second flying Honu. I don't know if I'll be back again tomorrow, but we'll definitely be back again on Saturday morning. Saturday morning is Air Guard weekend, so there's a high probability of fighter activity. Hopefully that's the case. I have no way of knowing for sure, but first Saturday of the month is usually at least a 50-50 shot of getting fighters. Yeah, we got a hurricane bearing down. I hope it doesn't mess with my travel plans next week. So we'll keep that in mind. I am going off to Cranky Dork Fest in LA for Spot LAX. NYC Aviation's putting that on. So we got Spot LAX, and then we got Cranky Dork Fest Friday and Saturday. So if you see a out-of-place plane spotter in LA, it might be me. Make sure you say hello. Alright, so it looks like that air transport is heading out this way. That is heading off to Wake Island. That's a 757. In case you're wondering, we should have seen a Queen by now leaving. The flight that was scheduled for 9 o'clock has been delayed till after 10. And then the one that's just after 10 is also not going to happen for us. Melbourne flight should be lighting up soon, but I don't see it, so. Ooh, did that thing zip by, didn't it? So I want to thank all my mods: Brad, Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Josh, O'Malley, Jane, Firetruck, and Alan. And I want to give a special shout out to Mrs. Reverse Ops and our good friend Steve Rogers. Thank you for all that you all do for the channel. Thank you very much. Sean, yes, I am in Hawaii. So we're at Daniel K. International Airport, which is on the island of Oahu, very close to downtown Honolulu. So we have a companion stream running right now, which is the 360 camera stream. A couple of you dipped out over there. We got plenty of room for you over there if you want to check it out before we get out of here. I will leave that stream running while I pack up until I have to pack up the camera. So head on over there. And while you're over there, please leave a like on that stream as well. Yeah, it's just a few days out still. I think it's supposed to get to a 2 before it gets here. Oh, thanks, Brandon. I'll wave to you. So we are doing a contest over on that 360 cam. If you see anything interesting, funny, tragic, scary, heartwarming, take a screenshot of it, send it to me via Discord or my email, patrick@reverseops. And the last show of the month, we're gonna give away a T-shirt. So for the we'll pick one of those entries and give away a In the Round T-shirt. Last month's winner was Ian, and I told him I was going to send it out yesterday, and I flaked. So I should get that out tonight. Oh, thanks, Rainbow Love. Rainbow Love's got the link. Yeah, that's the last thing I want to do is be a hurricane spotter. Maybe not the last thing, but it's definitely in the bottom end of the list. I'm just hoping that the hurricane doesn't interrupt my travel plans. That's what I'm hoping at right now. So I leave on the night of the 10th from here. It's a red-eye flight on American. It gets to LA with the extra X at 7 in the morning on Thursday. And then I'm there Thursday through... I think I leave Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, it looks like it's Plane Crazy Mikey. It looks like it's heading in this direction, but between us and that hurricane are two very tall mountains, 14,000 foot mountains on the Big Island. And traditionally, I hope I'm not jinxing anything right now, but traditionally, the Big Island kind of pushes them south or north. So hopefully that's the case this time. The last one that got close here was the same track, and it actually went north of all the islands once it got close to the Big Island. The last one that caused major damage here was a Niki, and that was 94? I think it was 94. And that actually went very south of us until it was directly below the islands and then went straight north. So I hope so, Mikey, and that way I can just zip out of here to the south and go around it. Take a little bit extra time to get to LA, but still make it.
Navy helicopters, I believe, low levels, circling around Fort Island. Now it's going to get 300.
There's some Navy helicopters, they said, circling Fort Island. Huh, I don't see them. I don't see them on the app either. Oh, well, there they are. Yeah, unfortunately, they're behind all the hangars, and with the angles, I can't see them in the air. They're like 300 feet.
47, turn left, Delta, taxi first, Alpha Golf on the ground, point 9.
Delta, Golf on the ground.
Oh, 92. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, that was pre-Patrick in Hawaii, so I don't remember that as fondly as I don't remember that as much as someone who was here like Ken. Alright, so we do have an Atlas Air Queen lit up over on the hard room. It looks like it's pushed out already, so let's see what that's doing. Oh, and we got two Queens lit up. The one that was late, that was supposed to be 9 o'clock, is now lit up. So let's see where these go. We got a few minutes to play with. Lost everything? Wow. That's crazy. Next time I see you in person, I'll have to ask you about that, Ken. Okay, we need these Queens to start moving. They're not moving yet. I think the UPS Queen just backed up, though. I think the Super's on about a 10-mile final. I can see it out there. Let's give it another 30 or 40 seconds. We'll get a nice close-up picture of it. Alright, so let's flip over and check out a turtle. Thanks, Mark. We'll catch you next time.
November 739 to Lima, Holland, cross runway 4 at Foxtrot, runway 4 left, line up white, traffic landing runway 8 left, traffic 5 mile final to runway 4 right.
4 right at Foxtrot, line flight 4 left.
Alright, so we got about another 6 minutes before I really gotta worry about getting out of here.
Cross 8 left at Juliet, 1
On a phone 182 Super, trim on to Echo, contact ground point 9er.
So the Qantas to Melbourne is going to come out here, so we'll hang around for it, and we'll see where the 7.4s end up. It looks like Atlas is moving now. The UPS is still not moving.
Airbus A330, 5 mile final to runway 8 left, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
For takeoff 4 left, 9 Lima.
Rainbow 13, contact departure.
Departure rim 13.
Flight 69, Homer Tower, wind 120 at 11.16. Southwest Service Company, Heavy Airbus A330, 4 mile final, runway 8 left, clear to land, up to the runway 4 left for crossing traffic.
Good landing, let's hold 2 to 4 left, 100%. Now, 55, 1 at inbound.
55, Homer Tower, present hold.
Present hold, 55.
Oh, thanks, Mikey. Actually, I had an Aussie C-17 in my thumbnail on Tuesday, I think. Yeah, there might be too many clouds. I don't see it. Yeah, it might be, if it's over Pearl Harbor, it might be behind some of those clouds.
They're descending under 700. Line 69, follow traffic, cross base for line.
Follow traffic, cross
to the Charlie on the track, continue maintain 1,500, helicopter just east of your position, southbound at 1,000.
Proceed on the start side at 1,500 and helicopter dive 1,000 and direct for down for 4 Charlie.
Error 9 to the lead, contact the pitch.
Departure 9
Fire 165, turn left kilos, cross runway 4 left, main left, company landing in Golden Shores, contact ground point 9.
Left kilo Papa 11 east left, contact ground 165.
Blue 65, remaining small runway, landing south ramp at ground rest, wind 130 at 12, gust 16.
Center runway is landing south minute on bridge step blue 55.
Fine 206 on the chart, cross runway 8 left at Juliet, company 4 mile 5.
Crossing left at Juliet, Hawaiian 206.
Bonus 106 heavy, wind 130 at 12, gust 16, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Signal make right, on is 150.
Fine 450 heavy, turn left Sierra, contact ground point 9.
Air ground 1.
Error 4 Zulu Charlie, helicopter traffic, no factors, Boeing 717 on an eval, final crossing runway, will hold foot of your runway.
Hello, Alistair. Good to see you.
At 11, gust 16, runway 4 right, clear to land, traffic holding position, parallel runway.
Quarter way on the runway 4 right and traffic holding position on the parallel runway for 40 Charlie.
4 Zulu Charlie, additional traffic, Airbus A380, 2 miles, final to runway 8 left.
And roger that, Airbus on 2 mile bound for runway 8 left for 40 Charlie.
Power and activate push on and turn gas, good end. November 11502, Holly Turn, cross runway 4 at Foxtrot, runway 4 left, minus point, traffic landing runway 8 left. Wait, 4 left, minus point, just no one on top underneath.
Hawaiian 134 visually left.
Highway 74, Holly Turn, traffic holding position, crossing runway, swing or a skyhawk north of the field and down to the crossing runway, wind 120 at 10, gust 16, runway 8 left, clear to land, hold to runway 4 left.
Alright, sounds good, clear to land 8 left, hold short for left, 134.
Back to me, Holly Terra Roger, you have the blue in place. Remain clear bomb runways departing south ramp at ground rest, wind 120 at 10, gust 16, heavy Airbus A330, departing runway 8 right, crossing clear left. Right, on this, helicopter flying, stop line, back into the way. November 5902, wind 130 at 9, gust 16, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff. Runway 4 left, clear for takeoff, this is 7 minutes. Flight 69, continue down to hotel for traffic, turn left at hotel, then contact ground point 9.
What's the hotel, contact ground point 9, Hawaiian 610.
Magnum 8, traffic no factors, contact departure.
Magnum 8 with you.
Bonus 106 heavy, contact departure.
Launches close 16 heavy, goodbye.
Alright, so let's see if we can get one of these queens, because I think the queen up the Atlas Air, it's got a bunch of stuff in front of it. We'll see how it cycles out, but this the other one is just about to come around the corner. If you're watching on the 360 cam, you might be able to see this queen go past us. Yeah, Jane, probably. So the Queens, Frank, are all the 747s, not just UPS. So all of them they call the Queen. It originates from a promotional commercials and ads back in the 70s, 80s, calling it the Queen of the Skies. And so when the A380 came out, which is slightly bigger, people started calling that one the King.
Honolulu Tower, K-770, make a Foxtrot inbound on the ILS, Yankee runway 4 right. November 770, Victor Foxtrot, Honolulu Tower, traffic, just start to be in position, applied to 2 F-22, 3,000 inbound for the overhead on the cross-stream runway, wind 120.
I got F-22s coming in on the overhead, too.
Runway 4 right, clear to land, hold short runway 8 left. 4 right, clear to land, hold short 8 left, I've got that traffic straight, 770, make a Foxtrot.
Alright, so I'm going to start breaking a few things down while we wait for Zip. And then we're gonna try to catch both Queens, and then immediately gotta turn off the thing. So I'm glad I played the thing earlier. So I'm gonna start breaking down some stuff. If you're watching on the 360 cam, you might get a little preview because I'm gonna bust down the canopy first. Alright, so this is definitely going to be our last plane of the day. Thanks everybody for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun today. No better way to end it than with a couple of queens. Alright, thanks a lot everyone. We'll see you next time. I'm not sure about tomorrow. I really wish I could, but I don't know, it's very unlikely, but we'll try. We'll definitely be back here on Saturday morning. Like I said, it's guard weekend, so we might get some fighters on a Saturday, which will be nice. But if not, have a great rest of your week. We'll see you all hopefully on Saturday. Take care. Be good to each other. Aloha.